There are two buttons in front of you. Press the left one and you can pick any hero skill in the game. Press the right one and you'll get a random skill, but it has no cooldown, so you can spam it freely. The price for making a choice is 3 Doge tokens. You look at the buttons in front of you and smile. Only kids choose. I want both. And in your heart, you'd already made your decision. I choose Summon Undead, so you press both buttons at the same time and countless skill icons instantly flood your mind. With no cooldown on top of that, wouldn't you be able to wave your hand and summon an endless skeleton army? The moment you finish choosing, a system notification suddenly rings out in your head. Congratulations, host. Choice complete. You have been granted the class Necromancer and the skill Summon Undead. Teleportation begins now. When you open your eyes again, you realize you've been transported to a world where everyone can awaken a class, and this body's original owner had just awakened as a Necromancer. You can't wait to pull up your status panel. Name, Meng Ran. Class, Necromancer. Level, 1, HP, 100. Mana, 100. Current gold trait, Arcane Dominion. It grows with the player and unlocks a new trait every 5 levels. You freeze. What the hell is a gold trait? They never mentioned anything like that in class. Your eyes lock onto the only trait on the panel. Trait, Arcane Dominion. Effect, all skills have no cooldown. In an instant, your brain explodes. No cooldown on all skills? What does that even mean? Cooldowns are everything for caster classes. A single piece of cooldown reduction gear can sell for a fortune, and you just get no cooldown at all. Your Summon Undead normally has a 10-minute cooldown. It sounds decent for sustained combat, but skeletons are fragile as hell. Once they lose combat power, you're stuck waiting 10 whole minutes. Totally dead weight. That's exactly why nobody wants a Necromancer on the team early on, but now your skills have no cooldown. What does that mean? With 100 mana, you can summon 10 times in one go and pull out 20 skeletons, as long as your mana holds up. You're basically an army with infinite reinforcements. And once you level up, you can summon Death Knights and Bone Tyrants. Maybe even Abyssal Dragons. With no cooldown backing you up, you alone are an undead catastrophe. Isn't this cracked? You leap off the steps, blood rushing straight to your head. With just this one trait, you can stomp every hidden class into the ground. When the Tiandao League starts recruiting next month, you're not just showing up, you're crushing everyone, including the much-hyped spacewalker Qin Wuyao. At that thought, you can't hold back your excitement anymore. Grind levels, right now, immediately. Then you head straight for the dungeon hall in the center of the city. Your target is clear, the beginner trial grounds. It's a solo dungeon packed with mobs and the XP is better than outside, but almost no beginner dares to enter. Why? Because in this world, if you die for real. No respawns. Beginners only have one skill. If a few monsters corner you in the trial grounds, that's basically a death sentence. But you're different. Your skills have no cooldown. You've been an orphan since you were little. You only had a little over 400 gold total, and after spending 300, you've barely got food money left. But this gear was worth it. It gave you a full extra 100 max mana, and with your original 100, you now have 200 mana. That means you can summon 20 times in one burst and pull out 40 skeletons. 40 skeletons charging around? Isn't that way better than teaming up and fighting people for mobs in the wild? Once you make up your mind, you step into the empty portal without hesitation. The beginner trial grounds is a massive floating platform, and the moment you arrive, you're standing in the absolute safe zone at the center. Outside, level 1 Pippi Pigs are wandering around. These monsters are aggressive, and once you step out of the safe zone, there's no going back. No wonder no beginners come here. This mob density is way too dangerous. You mutter that under your breath, then take a deep breath and step out anyway.